Aquarius, welcome to my channel. Welcome to your new reading. Excuse me. This is, as always, a general reading. It is timeless. Whenever this reading finds you, or you find it, there will be a message here. There will be something that resonates. So, Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know right now? We're halfway through February 26th. Things are hotting up. Things are happening in the world, in your world, in the outer world, everywhere. The human race is going through some heavy times, and we are all part of it because everything is connected. So, Aquarius, 5 tarot cards from the Ibis tarot with 3 oracle cards once we've looked at the tarot cards. And you're starting off with the Reaping Skeleton, which is of course the Death card. Death and rebirth, rejuvenation, closing out that old cycle, that old stage in your life. A new phase is beginning, a new leaf of your life is turning over. You are decluttering. You are in a time of renewal. You're clearing the decks, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So you may be decluttering your house. You may be looking around your circle, your tribe. Who's got your back still? Who needs to go? You're going to be very determined, very focused. You want to make progress. You want to leave the past behind. You want to draw that line in the sand. There's the 6 of Cups. You're reminiscing a little bit about the past, Aquarius. Well, that's all well and good. But you're not living in the past anymore. You are moving on. You've taken the lessons of the past. You've turned them into your, given them over to your book of knowledge and wisdom. So you can refer to the lessons of the past, reminiscing, but don't reminisce too long. Because things are moving faster than they used to. You cannot get stuck in certain reverse cycles. 6 of Pentacles, the budget card. You may be a little bit worried about your finances, your material growth, your abundance, prosperity not coming in fast enough. But financial stability, security is indicated. There will be an increase in your finances. Just keep a frugal eye on the whole thing. Keep things close to your chest. Don't overspend. Don't spend. You've got enough for the outgoings, the bills. You could cover the necessities, and then what's left over you can spend on whatever you like. But there won't be much left over. That's what I'm saying here. So there's a little while where you have to be frugal, where you have to be keeping a good eye on the bank balance. The 2 paths. Decision time. 2 paths are available to you. Left, right. Left is the past. Right is the future. So, because you can't go back. We cannot go back. We might want to. We might imagine this, having thoughts and desires and wishes. of how good it was in the past, but we have to create the next past by living in the present and in the future. So, moving forward, make the right decision. You are the mistress of scepters. You are the queen of wands right now. Even though you're an air sign, Aquarius, this is fire. This is the queen of fire, burning behind here. She is looking to the past, but new ideas are forming in your mind, your creativity, your inspirations, your motivations, your idea, your focus. What does the future have for you? What is written in your divine blueprint? What is it you got to do? So there's going to be a lot of thinking here. But some of the thinking is going to be with your gut feelings. What does your gut say? Your intuition, your hunches, your perceptiveness. Mistress of Scepters, very, very self-confident. Lots of self-respect, self-worth, self-esteem. But I think she's closing out the old cycle. That is with looking at the past. Closing out that old cycle, leaving that past behind, releasing that past with grace and love. Moving on. Well, the message is very clear here. And then we're going to... Let's move the camera down so we've got room for the oracles. Right, so we have the unseen, which is a 27, 2 and 7 is 9. We have the 9 of air. So that's definitely your intellect, your mental capacities, your mental powers here coming in to override any doubts. And then we have connection. You're making some very important connections, which can further your dreams. This is extremely positive, this card. So let's go with the unseen here. So that is a 9 card. You've nearly closed the cycle. We're nearly there. Then you won't have to look back to the past because you'll be very occupied with what's happening in the here and now and in the future. You will see your options, your opportunities, your choices. At the moment, the veil is still there. That's why I keep looking to the past. The veil is still obscuring your sharp vision. But, as I said, the intellect's going to kick in. And we're firing up something. That's why you're depicted as the mistress of scepters, the mistress of fire. You're firing up desires, wishes, hopes. There's a little sword here on top of your heart. You're guarding your heart, but you're opening the throat chakra here. You're opening your third eye. You are connected to the divine via your crown chakra. This is your higher self here. Your expanding consciousness, your higher awareness. There's a spark burning and you will be going... It'll be like a mini explosion that is going to happen into the future, into the positivity here. Look at this connection. You're going to make a very important connection or connections with other people. They will make you aware of new possibilities, new potential, new options, opportunities that you will then take as your new path, looking forward into the future. So you will be choosing the path forward, even though now and again at the moment you're going back and forth between the past and the present. But that was to an end. As I said, once this little, it's like an explosion of awareness here happening in your mind. And you will then use your mental capacities and your mental powers as you should, as Aquarius, because you know exactly where you're going. Even though you don't like it when things are not clear, when there is the veil, but you have to break through the veil. And these little fiery hands here can easily break through the veil. You will get your special power, your special mental powers that you've perhaps been missing for a while, not being able to get to the standard that you're normally on. Your clear thinking, your clarity, you're finding your clarity, your truth, the transparency that you've needed has not been forthcoming. So we all get setbacks, we all get blocks in the road, we all get obstacles, stumbling blocks that we have to overcome, and that is exactly what you're doing. And you're doing it with the help of these important connections, or a connection. Someone is pointing out a new way to you, a new direction. Okay, Aquarius, it's been a pleasure reading for you. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Until then, take very good care. Bye-bye.